It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try.
Now let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoyment of song.
It's the home of the Cavaliers here in Cleveland, Ohio, as we bring you an interconference match here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, he has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for LeBron James, a remarkable step. Greg, he had increased his field goal percentage for 7 consecutive seasons going into 2014.
Yeah, a steep decline last season, though, back below 50%. Was it just the challenge of new teammates and a new system, or the mileage he's accumulated? This season may start to answer that question.
And so here is Golden State. It's a 3-point game, and stolen by James. By himself, rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Nice shot by Smith.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Irving with the ball. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got his first 2 points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
They set the pick. Curry dishes to Pachulia. And the rejection by Smith. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing here by 8. And the basket by Curry.
For 3.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Team
rebounding is something he stressed to his side, and rightfully so when you face a player that gobbles up the glass like Kevin Love. He told me that Love rebounds at an unreal rate, and his side can't take any mental breaks when it comes to boxing out on the defensive end. Love's numbers validate that fear, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and play to the strengths of his team on the offensive end. You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end. Hey.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in, and Varejao kicks to Curry. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. 1:58 left to play here in the first. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
And the shot is good.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pick by West. Pass to Livingston. He feeds it to Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
And here's Irving after the three-pointer from Andre Iguodala. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Varejao. Here's Curry, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Chris Anderson is checked in for LeBron. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Curry against Irving. Takes a 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 10 points in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quick. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
In a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently stand out.
That's good.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships at Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four, and now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
It's Durant on the wing. James covering. Thompson against Thompson. Thompson outside, out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5, and Durant, here we go. And here's a little known fact, Clark, only 3 players have... Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here's Durant. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Over in the corner, Green. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 4 assists now tonight. Irving attacking. And the basket good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
That is so tough to defend. He'll cross you over in a nanosecond. That move is next to unstoppable.
Livingston passes to Durant. Pachulia with it. It's up against Thompson. Green, the screen. Pachulia dishes to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early. Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being one. 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq, Robinson did it for Tim Duncan, and that's really what great players do.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Curry, and Thompson kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Irving against West. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
Here's Thompson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Smith kicks to Love. Back to Smith. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Anderson, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. Varejao, the shot no good, and Cleveland will come the other way. Outside Jefferson. Cleveland the rebound. Over Iguodala. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Curry passes to Thompson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. West outside. Curry outside. They get the rebound. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Varejao. And the Warriors lead by 2.
I like the way they've picked it up here offensively in the second.
Yeah, up above 50% in terms of field goal percentage. They're on a roll.
Curry. And the first half comes.
Kevin, there was a point.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 13 points and 1. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is up.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And really, all of a sudden, he's becoming their best distributor, doing a great job of orchestrating their offense.
Greg, typically that's not the role he usually plays. And I'm not sure how comfortable he is in it, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and he's been able to do it to his credit.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair for the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Now, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence Clark his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Cavaliers on D. And Curry, here we go. Misses in close.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. Love with the bucket.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
On its way from Curry for 2. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Curry's got 12 in the game.
Their backcourt is phenomenal, Kevin. Absolutely phenomenal. That's why they've been given the green light every time they touch the ball.
Count the bucket.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
LeBron, no good.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor. Clark, he cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
Thompson outside. He dishes it to Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Draymond Green.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
I echo that ditto. I mean, you've got to do your work early to try to keep him out of the post. Fight him a little bit. Keep him away from that spotty hole.
Curry against Irving. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the dunk by LeBron.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Stolen by Thompson. There's the dish to Curry. Off target from three-point range.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league in, Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. I mean, but they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons, kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Not as good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just one on the basket from West.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And he gets it to go. Iguodala's got 5.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close. You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
And the shot is good. West has got 4 this quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Screen by Jefferson. Shumpert dishes to Jefferson. Fry. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Curry can't get it to go.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
James, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. Shumpert up top. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Jefferson. On the wing, James. Kept alive. Fry dishes to Irving. Again, Irving missing. Here is Livingston. Curry with a wide open look. A second chance effort. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Curry's got 17 now.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Feeds to Pachulia. Another shot, and Durant puts it in. And the Warriors lead by 4.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Love outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Smith against Thompson. The 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Love out to Smith. The 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Man, the triples. Keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Guys, just watching Kevin Love, he brings so much to the table. But if you had to pick one thing, Clark, it might be the rebound.
I agree with you. I mean, he's not super athletic, doesn't blow you out of the water with his athleticism. But a few seasons back, this guy averaged 15 rebounds a game.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down, a close game. This is where you show the preparation and the time you put in. Kevin, we'll see if they respond.
James in the post, defended by Durant. 5 to shoot to take the lead. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, you look at what makes Love such a prolific rebounder. Great anticipation. I mean, he has the broad shoulders to create space in the paint, the strong anchor to hold his position. It's no wonder he's been a dominating force on the glass at every level since high school.
You know, regarding Kevin Love, he had a number of difficult transitions to make last season. Most of all, perhaps on the offensive glass. He averaged less than 2 a game after averaging 3 or more a game every other season.
Cleveland on defense. They lead by 1. And that one's good.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par. And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And on the way from Irving for 3, and he gets it to go. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
James, the pass to Love. Irving for 3. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Offensive rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
He was all alone on that one. And that's now 20 points for Kyrie Irving.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Curry against Irving. Curry kicks to Durant. Will not go. This is off the front iron. To the middle. Here's Love. And he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really...
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Called the Warriors.
Spacing.
They're losing by 4. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Curry against Irving. It's Curry with the drive and stolen by Love. Goes up. And the dunk by James.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 6. There's 1:40 left to play here in the 4th. It's Durant on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry against Irving. Shoots the three. Curry can't get it to go.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Curry's got 19 points.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
.55 seconds left in the fourth. Now LeBron. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 9 points, and that one's good.
Oh, how pretty was that? Use the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now the pass to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Timeout call.
All right, fellas.
They're down by 9.
It's a W.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
Yep. He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Durant dishes to West. The feed now to Livingston. For 3. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille LeBron James. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.